Good evening, everyone. We are in the final race tournament of this race season. 4 matches have been played. Let's see what we get. I'm watching this one. Sweetie Inks against Sweetie Orcs. Normally we see them fighting in the final, and this time it will be their first match. And we will see how they end up. Why not? For the first match in the tournament, I already forget to push the ready button. One of my biggest mistakes in tournaments is forgetting to push ready. Here we are on Expanse of Mist. Showing the teams. Only saw 3 orcs and 6 humans right now. If you want me to follow anyone, just shout it out in chat. Please keep in mind there is a 30-second delay between what I see and you see. So if you only have 30 seconds left on the counter, I will not be able to switch fast enough. And they are off. Coming from both directions. They are choosing to go to the front. Last Emperor swings the first swing in nothing but air. And we have a taker on point. There the fight has been moved. Sick Pick is there fighting it out. I also saw somebody else. It is the orcs that take the first one. Ah, it was Mario 1971. Hope that means something to use. It is his birth year. He's older than me to play. And there we go. The orcs have the point. Mario gets the hit. McDuck takes over and goes for Statox in the back. Oh, we see 2 flying. No to Hope went flying and McDuck. We see the humans pop up like they come out of nowhere. Of course they come out of nowhere. They use their skill to come back to a previous position. A fast move, they don't have to run. McDuck gets a hit in the back from the shield. Tankball killed him. Now Mario goes down by Statox. Going in for a closer look and following Great Razzle. Great Razzle has chosen to abandon his fight. Is in his chair. Don't know what he is trying to do. Oh, he gets back on his feet. And Slaverman gets visited by Mario and McDuck. He's not allowed to get out. It seems to be a trap. Shield strike didn't go like planned. The Slaverman goes into invulnerability right in time because he didn't have much left. Razil walks by, gets a hit in the back from Mr. Desneziz and gets killed in jumping down the rocks. Going to somebody else, let's take the last Emperor. He's near the point. It was being overtaken by the humans. rejoins the team, goes with a hit. It's nothing but air. Is poisoned for the moment, needs a potion, gets dusted, not allowing to take a healing potion, goes down with a hit from McDuck. We have again activity on point, the others are too busy to notice. But we have the Emperor coming back on his feet in 6 seconds. It's too long, let's follow the battle on point. Mario is there. Just saw Super Zero cage into my Stralis. Nobody around except for Tankpole and McDuck. McDuck is playing with Tankpole. Oh, he becomes invisible, and we have Mario going for the back. Now Tankpole gets assist from Statox, knocks Mario on his back, so does McDuck, land on their backs and they get killed. Let's go with Super Zero for a moment. He shouts as Maestralis, who uses his skill to escape the shouting. Sick Pick on his back. Sick Pick tried to get out of there, but that bludger was one too many. Super Zero is going everywhere. I can't even follow him in the correct direction with the camera. Let's take him maybe a little more distance, and then I can follow him on the side or in the back. I don't have to turn. McDuck in a one-on-one with Super Zero. Super Zero is half down his life. He saw Tankpole pull in my Stralis, and Super Zero goes down by McDuck. The one-on-one was too many for him. Let's go with Mario. No, we have seen him a lot in single combat. Let's go with McDuck. He's in trouble. 3 orcs and too many hits. Let's go to somebody else then. Sick Pick maybe. Sick Pick going to the back. Mr. the Sliziz. Going for Super Zero next, gets 2 kills in a row. Great Razzle gets pulled up and knocked down. Got fished out and thrown back. Some poison by Sick Pick. Here we got Sick Pick getting pulled in and knocked on his back. Seems to be a tactic they are using a lot. Sick Pick going for Statox. Gets assistance from Razil. Caging. Oh, jumping down with a hit. It doesn't look that good. The last Emperor gets out of there. Used the potion, saw the dust coming, stopped the potion and retook it after the dust. Nice move, nice reaction. For those who don't know, in the next patch the dust on potions will only work for the healing kind, the other two for will and energy are instant potions. There won't be any delay, so you won't be able to stop them. Once you push the button, you already get them. Let's switch to somebody else. Thankful maybe. He's in a fight with Mario. And McDuck returns to the point, is poisoned. Gets shout out. Maestralis has to watch. Thankful gets killed. Hit in the back by a Maestralis. It seems that the Sweetie Inks are taking control. And they are 3 on point and only 2 orcs there. He didn't have enough for the skill. Maestralis didn't heal anybody in time, so he didn't get some healing himself. Now to Hope in trouble. Is able to get out. Yes, he is. We are still on tank pool. Returns for sick pick now. We are down to the last 15 seconds. Razzle on his back. Mario going for the back of Super Zero. And Thankful going down. We are at 500 now. They have to clear the point completely or the fight can continue. McDuck. I think the Zergs need to concentrate themselves and come back. Maestralis is making sure the point still doesn't go there. Slaverman on point, Mr. the Snezzes also, but I see more blue and less red. It's like they are only playing with 3 Zergs here. Where is the rest? They are only 3. It's no way they can win. Romario goes down in the back. Sick Pig gets shouted at by Thankful. Sick Pig on his back, and we have total wipeout of Sweetie Inks, giving the point back to Sweetie Orcs. We have 500 on the clock against 27. It's not 500, but it was close for Sweetie Inks to get those points. Here we have an overview. Battle MVP goes to Thankful. Statox goes with top experience per damage. Top experience per assist to Super Zero, and Last Emperor gets top experience per kill. One minute 41 seconds for the next round. We'll be watching the same teams. What has been played. So Boosie Orcs and Magic Elves are still fighting it out. The EU Elves got a free pass. And here we have Boosie Elves against Great Elves. And the Great Elves came up on top. Next round is about to start. Oh, what happened here? This time I did push that ready button. They were not already giving the Sweetie Orcs the free pass. That means we can watch another team play.
First blood.
Here we already have the 500 on the clock by a Boosie. Infernal Toaster. And the full team of the Orcs went down. They just have to regain the point and it's their win. How long this takes, we don't know. They will all resurrect. Let's follow them on their attack. They're choosing the slowly approach. Oh. Torek goes down with TNT. And we see Cyril going down by the TNT. Nobody's on point. Oh, that was nothing but air. Freezing Edge and Sky dropping in. Seems that they have saved up everything for the end game. Burswells and Damien following. Oh, TNT blows up. It gets Mr. has misses. Mr. Point again. Lift. Burswell goes up again and smashed to the ground. Sky dropping in from the side. I do see that only one fire has a Sky left. TNT blows up from up high. More Skies dropping in. Burswell's frozen. Goes into pieces. It seems that Avalis has a new Sky already. Let's follow somebody of the Isis. Surreal. She's on point. Instant between the shields, another Sky dropping in, 2 even. That's a waste of 1. They keep the Zergs frozen. Invulnerability. And they take the point. Didn't even see it happen. But here we are. And Battle MVP. Going to Thor Lock. Top experience per assist. Enjoy the dead. Top experience per kill. Burst Wells. Top experience per damage. Terrorita. the wife of Terror, Terrorita. Hi Ozzy, welcome to the stream. That is indeed a critical error. Moving off point and leaving nobody behind. There we go. The next round, we'll watch the same team again, see the full match from them. Boozy Orcs against Magic Elves. I would have chosen the other team, but they have been playing for 8 minutes now. So when we get in the game, it would be finished directly. And I love to see a full match. Going to follow Avlis.
Help me, guys!
And she's the one that is standing still. Choosing right side to take up positions and fire, of course.
First blood.
The Damien gets first blood, it's Ice Queen going down. That's onto the shield, doesn't do any damage. Doesn't give you anything too. She moves around again. Lancer on point. Have some hits here. A lift. Burning from behind, and she gets a visit. Walks out of that hit. Now gets kicked, pulled in, hit. Gets some assistance in the frost, but that last hit from a Damien was too much. Hi King Torgrim, welcome to the stream. Following somebody else. Let's go with Tankila. Knocks Ice Queen on her back. Point remains in the hands of Boozy Orcs, but I see Avalis has almost enough points, and Terrorita also to drop in 2 skies. At the moment, if they have enough glass points and start dropping the skies in, it gets more difficult for the orcs to stay on top of the point. There we have the first one, clearing it. Do they take over? Does it burn long enough for them to stay on? We have Tankilov risking his life getting burned. Going for the back of Infernal Toaster, who gets knocked against the walls. Tries to escape, doesn't succeed. Jumping smash. Shields are going everywhere, in the same direction. And we have Mr. Hacken. Mr. Mr. Sinahazik. Or is it Miss Ihazik? Don't know. Point moved. Smash on the ground. Came right on time to enjoy the death. Two shields are up constantly. Tankilov is following one of the fire. Terrorita. He gets some assistance from Damien. She stays alive for multiple hits. Tankilov trying to pull somebody off the bridge. They are too far. Gets Ice Queen. Normally she would be able to run over. Let's follow Lancer a little. She got back on her feet. Takes that wool potion. Now Infernal Toaster goes over and gets pulled in by Tankilov too. Lancer runs around, goes on point. So pillars are interfering a little with the camera. The sky on point. Now it seems that the magic elves are taking over at the halfway point. Are they able to hold on for the rest of the game? Wanna see it? Another sky dropping in.
Double kill.
Hit in the back. Mechanism is about to move, and it seems the orcs are claiming it first. There it goes, and it moves to the red balcony. It's not that far, and it seems the orcs have put up a defense. Somebody was chasing. Tankilov was chasing one of the ISIS. Coming from the other side. Infernal Toaster was already in a sky. Still is. Oh, that sky went through the shield. It was just lifted. And a second sky drops in. That is wasting two skies at once. I wouldn't do that in this type of game. Get enough class points for one sky, then wait until the sky is almost over, then drop the next one. Hey, I'm not a fire, but that's how I would do it. I'm not playing in the game here. It's them who do it. Surreal in trouble here. Escapes. And Terrorita and Ice Queen don't escape. Avalis gets pulled in. Gets a successful lift out. Gets killed in the process. Lancer tried to freeze. It wasn't fast enough. They all were going for her. Now Ice Queen again, 3 against 1. Infernal Toaster backing off.
Somebody stop him.
Here we have Ice Queen in a fight with Torlok. Ice Queen gets knocked on her back and killed with a shield strike. Nope. It was with the shield. Oh, somebody missed a step. Dropped into the abyss. Surreal started to freeze, got killed. Hello Michael, welcome to the stream. Mechanism is about to move again, and it goes to the blue balcony, all the way around. We have enjoyed the dead, already going for it. Point is theirs. If they can keep it for the next 40 seconds, it is their match, and they advance to the next round. Sky dropping in. We have one more sky that we can see appear. Surreal coming into the freeze. Gets killed, so does Infernal Toaster. Ice Queen from behind tried an instant shield strike from Enjoy the Dead, was too fast. We have 500 on the counter. Still one ice on the point. They stop fighting. Knock Lancer off the point, and that means they have it. So win for the Orcs. Battle MVP, top experience per damage and top experience per assist, all going to Torlok. Top experience per kill to Mr. Sinahazik. And the points. Hi Pro1, welcome to the stream. Hi Piotr, welcome to the stream. All teams are waiting for the next round. Let's organize that. There we go. Time has changed. And this is the grid. We have 3 minutes to decide which you want to see. Are we going to look at Sweetie Orcs against Great Elves? Or Vanilla Sky against Exclusive? Or are we going to watch Boosie orcs against EU elves? It is orcs versus elves. Let me know in chat which one you want to see. I leave it on the screen. So, like requested, exclusive versus vanilla, fighting it out on Chrome's treasury. And we have a request for streaming Mr. the Snidzeze. Then we are going to do that, of course. We saw the map. Here we have a full row of orcs. And the ISIS they are going to fight. And then we go over to your request. And they're off. Using speed, getting out of there, out of the danger zone, and needed a potion. Goes back in. Let's go for a more aerial view, and we can see the rest of the teams. Orcs take the point, of course. Getting lifted. Only got gravity when they reach the ground. And the orcs get cleaned out. Dead. All back on their feet. Still on Mr. the Snezize. Somebody got pulled in, goes into Astral, escapes with her life. It was a great Diz. We have a great Dish coming in with some hits. Comes in, gets out, lift and gravity. Electricity from the side, shield is up, keeping the electricity out. He needs a potion, there it goes. Sky dropping in. We see the orcs move out of it, swing around, coming for the back. Now they are reaching the point. It seems that only one elf is there. Great, this gets knocked out and finished off. Swifty 2 gets finished with a hit in the back, and the orcs take over again. Again, the fireworks disturb the stream a little, or the game itself. The activity is concentrated on point. The shield doesn't cover the ice zone. Mr. Desnezit jumps over to the other side, has a glare on the floor, so running is not an option. Goes for a hit on Great Dis. She finishes. No, it's Ice Turk that fires the finishing fireball. Now he's dead. Let's take somebody else. Great Dish, for example. She's on point. And by the time I switched to another player, we have the point in hands of Great Elves. Some glare on the floor. It's more pink than red. And a Sky with a lift. And a smash to the ground with gravity. They are not allowing the orcs through this way. Vulnerability has been activated by a Slaverman. They are pushing through. 2 shields are up. Hi Dominic, welcome to the stream. We are still on Great Dish. Watching the back of the orcs advance on point, and they just reach it, and they are 50 points behind. Some cursing. If the orcs win and advance to the final, they could do a 4-on-4 wins or 4 race tournaments. This is the 4th and last one for this season. Gotta do it maybe again in the future, but for now this one is the last. And it seems that the elves are keeping control. Let's move a little higher. As you can see the full fight. Great. Frost is freezing. shield is making a lot of interference. Luxray backs off. We see them using double shield. The first shield protects the team, second protects the other tank. Nice strategy. Means the front tank can always move back, even though when he is getting some frost action. Now we don't see the double shield, but they are shielding both sides. Walls are down, so more attacking zones from the sides. Great frost again, freeze on the side. Gets kicked, goes out. A lot of them are frozen. Point stays now to the sweaty orcs. They have to keep it. You do see the fires don't have the skies ready to launch another attack. They have to get some class points. Will points, of course. Going for a closer look. Swifty. Fireworks again. Let's stay a little distance from that. Sky dropping in right in front of the point. The back of the point stays free. A double smash in sync from two tanks. It wasn't enough. The elves take over again. They just had 9 points behind. Seems that the great elves are not going to make it easy for the orcs. The Super Zero went down, was frozen, nowhere to go. And the orcs are again on point, almost have it. Can't see behind the wall. Let's change the camera. Great, this gets pushed out and the point goes back to sweet orcs. The great elves go in fast counter action and are reclaiming as we speak. And that a hit right below the lift. Mr. Snezit goes down with a fireball from Eisenturk. Fireball, I mean. Let's take her a little. She seems to be killing a lot of them. Every time I see a Zerg go down or Orc go down, her name is in the list of dealing the final blow or shot. A nice evasive maneuver, getting clear of that hit. Orcs have taken over, now pulling in Eisenturk. Orcs keep the point at the moment and they are getting more advance on the elves. And the elves need to get some more class points. Glare on the floor, the closest they can get. Sky coming in, directly on point. Now a lift and ice would do the trick. Eisenturk in need of a potion. Was not able to take it. Let's go with Statox for a moment.
Stop him.
Pulls out exclusive boss. Defense is up, walls are down. They can come from anywhere. Statox is frozen. Takes the potion. Here a vortex going around from last Emperor. Got 2 of them, only so 1. Exclusive boss. This is the last victim. Defense is up, walls 2. There are 3 shields up, one in one entrance and the other to the other. And a third shield trying to back up the tanks, making sure they don't get frozen if an elf enters their shield zone. Elves get some assistance. They get assistance from one dwarf on his mechanized robot firing gun, sky dropping in. Still on Statox. Point in control by Sweetie Orcs, and they have 200 points advance over the elves. It was a close call in the beginning. The elves seem to be more in control than the orcs. Down to the last seconds. You see him chasing an ice, taking a potion, and oh, the elves are taking the point, almost half. Great Frost avoiding that hit, going into Astral. Another sky dropping in, a lift and gravity. Mr. Disnizit goes down together with Super Zero. Do they claim the point for themselves? We have Statox in invulnerability. Luxray coming in, slipping on the glare. Mr. Disnizit back on his feet. Coming in with a hit. Oh, now we see Great Dish fly away, get finished off. A lift, nobody went up. Taking one more potion. Wall is up, and it seems that the Great Owls still took the point on the 500 counter. Means that the orcs just need to reclaim it. Regrouping is already done. A lift that didn't go like planned. Some more freezing. Mr. Disney jumps out, jumps inside another zone. That was also freezing, moving around, going for the back. Exclusive boss now lifts Mr. Disnizit, but she gets killed by Slaverman. And they are on point. I don't see any red around, except for the Great Frost, who gets killed. And you have to prevent them from reaching the point like they did right here. Just make sure they can't step any feet on the point. That was the first match. Battle MVP and top experience per assist going to Super Zero. Top experience per kill and damage going to Mr. the Snizzes. Points overview. I seem to be called into a match. They are missing a player on my clan. I'm going to switch. You're gonna see me play for a moment. I don't think it's going to be very long. They have been playing for 3 minutes. Oh, that means, yeah, they need me. I'm gonna switch. See you later. I'm joining the team, extra player. If I can help somewhat.
First blood.
Seems I'm not helping that much. Taking the point. No. Not going to be ours. How to move again. Where does it go? To the waterfall. Let's try to be first. Small break in the tournament. In this instead of it, the other. Not fast enough. Respawn. Let's check out the other players. Need to keep in control. Oh, Tranquilov gets out. Back in 2 seconds. Potion first. They froze me too fast with 2. And we all went down.
charging the ISIS. Teams don't really care about the point for the moment. And it moves. Should have seen that coming. We still have the point. How long? Not going to be there directly. But they do get it fast. No. Out of willpower. Moved again. Guy was too much.
Mega kill!
The defrost too slow.
Somebody stop him!
Hitting.
Mega kill! Mega kill!
Nice combination. High caster,
Mega kill!
and assisting my team for a little while. We lost this one, it seems.
Slaughterfest!
So here we have Battle MVP, skill and top experience per damage going to 2. For synergy points. Switching back to the other stream.
So, going into the match between Great Elves and Sweetie Orcs, the one we started with. Let's go and go with Great Swifty for starters. We are in the last 50 seconds of this match, and it seems that the Sweetie Orcs have the advantage. Is their second match. If they win, they advance to the final, and they will be fighting the EU Elves. I think all the matches were Orcs against Ice. The only one that was different was the one from Vanilla Sky versus Vanilla Sky. Here the Orcs are getting frozen and killed completely. The last one on point is Slaverman, who is in trouble himself too, and chose to use invulnerability so his teammates can come in and help. We're down to the last seconds. And we have 500 on the clock for the orcs. Here we have the points. And then the final round is coming. Battle MVP and top experience per kill going to the last Emperor. Top experience per damage to Slaveman.eu. And top experience per assist to Super Zero. There we go. Now setting up the final match for you guys to see. Changing the time, bringing the future closer to our time. And there we go, time has been changed. Let's look at the grid. Put the timer for you to see. It's 3 minutes. And we will be fighting on Alchemist Citadel. Sweetie Orcs against EU Elves. If you want me to follow somebody, let me know. These are the teams: Luxray, Last Emperor, Tankpole, Mr. Desneze, Slaveman and Statox against Sunya Punya, Frosty Dead, Stinergy, Elkoksu, Radek and Adele. there we go. Up for the final on Alchemist Citadel, Orcs versus Elves. Going in for a closer look, starting with Lux Array. He's still the last one on point. He always moves later, takes a potion, and probably is doing his suicide move to advance closer. We're not going to wait it. We're gonna follow the rest of the team who have been on point already, avoiding those fireworks. And here we have the first fight. Let's take the last Emperor. Then he is fighting here a little more distance. We can see the fight a little more better.
Help me!
Last Emperor hides behind the building. They have the point here. Still on the last Emperor, is on top of the building, chooses to stand in a corner, was waiting for somebody to come up. Escapes that frost zone, comes back for Adele. He's down, decides to open the gate. Oh, only a little. Gets pushed outside, frozen. Is hurt, regenerates a little. Now we have activity on the third point already. I'm not there. Let's follow the last Emperor. He comes on top. He's a little invisible by the speed he's taking. And going back up. Going for the back, stacking up. Taking evaluation. Tries to hit somebody on the way down. Sunya Punya was his victim, or intended a victim. Didn't hit her. Synergy jumps down with an instant. We have the last Emperor going around. Going for El Koksu. First hit was nothing. Is burning. Goes upstairs. Takes a potion, avoiding everything. Is he going to raise the platform? Yes, he is. Just in case. But the elves are following him. He's more a distraction for the moment than a threat. nice avoiding the last Emperor. It's a one-on-one versus El Koksu. She gets out of there, taking more distance. One-on-one El Koksu. Lift. Is it going to be enough? No. Nice one-on-one fight. Last Emperor just wasn't killed. 2 or 3 fireballs would have been enough. Or the electricity does a little more damage. And here we have him. When he started, he wanted to open this gate. And now he did. Gate is open. They can go for a full-on attack. Let's watch the defense. Frosty dead. Coming up, jumping down inside the sky. The defense is up. Now they have to close that gate. Even though we have some invaders inside the castle. Mr. Desnesit jumps down. Thankful just lost his invulnerability and the elves are chasing him. Frosty Dead takes up position. Oh, she gets pushed off from the back into the icy water. And no surviving that. Let's go back up. Seems that they have been watching my video in destroying that gate. For that bridge to destroy you need 4 TNT. For this one you need 8 and you're through. So if you're a full team, if you're 8 versus 8, it takes 1 barrel, you destroy this gate. The catch is you can only pick up 4 barrels at the same time. If you drop the 4 and you have a 5th in your hands, one of the barrels disappears. Cannon fire from in the back. You can go on my channel. It's linked on the YouTube channel from Panzar. Mine is White Wolves. Just look for White Wolves Panzar and you will find my videos. Next one is coming out on Monday. So here we are on point. They are taking Statox bags off out of the ice from Frosty Dead, who gets knocked back. We have more cannon fire coming in. 1 quarter needs to be taken a lift. And we have El Koksu taking over the gravity from Sunya Punya. 1 lifts, the other smashes them to the ground. Adele gets a visit in the back from Tankpool. The shield strike didn't take. She was in time with that block. But here is Sweetie Orcs adding 5 minutes to the counter. TNT goes off. Mr. Desnesit has his first box in creating the waypoint. It needs 3. We saw the platform being raised before and now it's lowered. Luxray got killed up here. Statox is being killed below the walkway. We have more fireworks. It does interfere with everything on the map. Let's go with Stinoji, who is playing around with TNT. Backs off onto the stairs, starts to freeze, the shield is in between. still on synergy. She backs off on the stairs again, shooting a lot onto the shield, trying to evade it, but she does shoot a lot on it. Shield strike, escapes. Let's take somebody else again. We started with Luxray. We didn't return because he stayed in the first location, probably activating his suicide and advancing to the next spawn point. Kick, even kick synergy from the platform. Now Adele runs off. Activity on point. Radek in trouble, jumps out. Still alive. We have Tankpool on point. Radek coming to protect it. Last Emperor there too. So we have Tankpool, Luxray and Last Emperor going against Sunya Punya and Synergy. Sky dropping in on point. Luxray is trying to prevent some of the ISIS to go onto the point and assist the rest. Gets frozen a little in the process. Goes for speed. That's nothing but air after the hit. A lift from El Koksu. She's still alive. I think she ran 2 circles around the point with 4 enemies around her. Instant. Luxray avoided that instant. Mr. Snezzes and the Last Emperor got caught in it. Still the sky is burning. Luxray takes a potion to stay on it and dies. We have Tankpool taking over, pushing out the fires. They almost have the point, they just have to make it in time. The fight is still going on. Synergy, and there they have it. The point going to the Sweetie Orcs. Luxray jumping down into the pit and still dying. Battle MVP, top experience per assist to Tankpool, top experience per kill Mr. the Snezzes, and top experience per damage to El Koksu. Let's push ready for the next fight. So for those who are just joining, we are in the final of the 4th race tournament. It's a series of 4, so this one is the last one, and the ranking will determine the final winner. The winner gets this of this tournament gets the crystals, and the ranking winner gets the golden crown. Second place holder the silver crown for 1 month. Maybe last match of tonight in the last race tournament of this series. Following the attackers. Shout the name in chat if you want to see somebody.
Cool. Awesome play. Hey! Well
Let's follow Adele. There we go. They just left, took their potions onto the first point. The ladies are there. A lot of damage for just passing. Nice move from Luxray.
first blood.
Frosty Dead is the first one to go down. We do have Reddick on the point. Adele pushed off again. Reddick and Adele on point. They're still there. Pushed in a corner here inside the pillar or the tower. We do have the 4 ices on point. Don't see any orcs reaching it in time. Nope, the last one that tried was Tank Paul and he was too late. What is their strategy? I see them building on the left attacking side. Seem not to know where to go. Radek was going to the other side. Now we have them working together. Almost built. Radek is there with the last piece. And they are going up. Thankful against all the ladies. We have Mr. Desnezes joining the party. He escapes behind the wall, escaping that frosty zone. Oh, that banner went up. Seems under attack they are stronger. The gate is open. Makes it easier for the ISIS to get in. And Sweetie Orcs is playing with one player less at the moment. No. 6 versus 6. I'm counting wrong. ISIS are pushing on. There is TNT. Frosty Dead in trouble. That TNT still blows. Statox gets her invulnerability for Satox. And I'm saying his name wrong again. I have a Statox in my team and I always miss with Satox. Sorry, I apologize for that. I'm going to try to remember it's 2 different people. Satox and Satox EU, 2 different players. Gate is closing again. We do have blue on point. Synergy, Radic, Frosty Dead, Adele, Sunya, Punya, they are all there, sky dropping in. Is it going to be enough to push back the orcs? They are frozen. Humiliation, everybody goes down, and they take that third point. Nice explosion of that gate. I love it. Somebody already raised the platform. And now we have Tankpo coming in with a smash, pushing out a Radic. Luxray comes in with a hit. Gets frozen. Adele flies anyway. And Luxray gets killed by Synergy. More frost going on. Seems you're going to have one more game from these two teams. Luxray jumping in. Elkoksu and Luxray still there. And they die of poison. No, Luxray jumps out in time. Battle continues on the stairs. Again for domination of the last point. And difficulty here is it is protected by all the orcs and you have to first raise it before you can take it. We just saw Radic getting pulled into the poison. Chaining from the side here is a technique used by many orcs. Slaverman is there again. I'm going to try to take... he gets Synergy and Synergy gets dropped into the poison too. If you're a little in the wrong spot you can't do this. Luxray on top. It's going to be a difficult spot. They have to come in together, regain control of this platform, raise the platform and then stay alive long enough to take the point while this platform is not raised. They will have to split them up. 2 stay up here or 3 and the other go down. Following a Radic for a while. Radic going for the back door. Adele is already erasing. So there are 3 staying up here. No, nobody staying up there. Invulnerability by Slaverman was faster than the freeze. Sky dropping in from Elkoksu. That would do some damage except for the ones in invulnerability. Sunya Punya should have joined fast after. There we go. Nice tactic. Now Adele is there, gets pulled over. Next patch something has changed here. It's going to be worse for the tanks. They will not be able to chain players from the center of the point. And we see a Radic dropped into the poison. Let's go back up. Mechanism is going down. We do have Slaverman down here, Radic 2. Radic pulls Frosty Dead down. The frost is on. They are still down into the poison. They all 3 go dead by poison. Following Mr. the Snezzes for a longer time now. It was requested in the first match. Hope his viewers are still here because he's in full view, getting shot at in the back from several players. Mechanism is going up again. Adele gets a hit in the back, blocks in time, and is going down again. A miracle, go round and round, a lift. They were in block. A kick. Adele on the ground, getting finished off. Stacking up. They are protecting this upper level. They have to do that for 4 minutes. It's their tactic. They are not allowing the full attack from the ISIS. That was trying a combination hit. It didn't work. Even 3 times he thought somebody was coming. Timing was off. Frosty Dead on her back, getting smashed. Finishing blow. Sky on the upper level. We do have El Koksu having multiple skies already, I think. 1 or 2. Satox jumping down. Mistress and it gets knocked over the side. Trying to jump up. Synergy on point. Nope. Gets out. We have ice on the floor. Glare. Coming in and starting a vortex. It's all over the place. And difficult to position the camera. Gets a lifted, smashed, pushed over. Is still alive. Nobody goes after him to finish him off. A lucky mister. Oh, that was wrong. And jumping very high and dropping down dead. The elves are dying really quickly. We're down to the last 2 minutes. If the orcs can make sure they don't give any leeway to the ISIS, they will be victorious in this tournament and also the series. Platform is a little up, not completely, but it is a little. Defense is up here. It's not defending the point, it's defending that wheel. Oh, and that was missing his hit. Sunya Punya gets hit again, this time from the last Emperor. Coming in with a hit for El Koksu, jumping out of the ice zone. Did I see a tandem chain? Somebody chaining from downstairs and then somebody upstairs chaining them into the poison. Would have been a nice move. Never thought of it to do it that way. We're down to the last 7 seconds. Respawning for the last time. We have Mr. the Snezize. And we are at 0. Nobody can reach the point. It's their victory. Orcs win the tournament. And they are the first in the ranking with 4 wins. Last of the points of this season. Battle MVP, top experience per damage going to Sunya Punya. Top experience per assist to Tankpole. Top experience per kill to Mr. the Snezize. These are the last points. So this season 4 tournaments in the race tournament are over. 4 times winner of the tournaments individually was the Orcs from Sweetie Orcs, and they take the season victory too. The ranking will be on the website, and you can follow the future of the tournaments there too. Thanks for watching. This is White Wolf signing off. Have a nice evening.